Hello everybody, and welcome to a brand new series. I'm calling this Finding Friends with CthulhuToo. And the first friend that I'm finding today is SleepCycles, aka Tom. How you doing, Tom?
Not too bad. Hello. Yeah, awesome.
And what do you prefer, by the way, SleepCycles or Tom?
Probably just Tom or Tam or Thomas, whatever. Well, actually, my mum calls me Thomas. But yeah, Tom will do.
I'll only call you Thomas if I'm mad at you or something like that.
Totally.
Yeah, what we're going to do today is we're going to play some Nuclear Throne because it's something we both love to do, and that's how I found out about Tom. I think Vlambeer had retweeted a run of yours that ended hilariously, I checked out the channel and fell in love with what you do on the channel and everything.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah, so basically what we're going to do is just play and kind of introduce each other and just find out more about what we do and see if we hit it off, and maybe we'll do more in the future.
Yeah, totally.
So, I think our first run here, we're each going to pick our favorite character to play as, correct?
Yeah, so we'll do a favourite character, then we'll do like a head-to-head with the same character and just see kind of what happens.
Yeah, see who gets further or whatnot, or who has a more hilarious death, or you really never know.
We'll all have funny deaths. You always have a funny death in Nuclear Throne. There's no way to just avoid that. It just always happens.
Pretty much. It's kind of like, have you watched much, or you do Spelunky videos, don't you?
Oh yeah, totally.
It's kind of one of those games where you're doing fine and then all of a sudden you're dead. Like, it's not really a slow progression towards death. It's just, it goes from good to bad.
Great kind of way that anything can kill you at any time. There's no safety at any time.
Spelunky is one of those games I really need to play, but the last thing I need is another game to take up more of my time.
Oh, you must. You have to get. Have you not got Spelunky to play? Because you need to. I'll buy it for you. It's that much of a good game.
I've watched enough of it. I might as well just pick it up, but I don't know.
That's the thing. I think it was Northernline done his videos from the Xbox version for years, like for a year and a half, and I thought, I've watched so much, I'll be able to play the game. I was awful for like the first 100 hours. It was shit the whole time.
See, that's how I feel. Like, I figure if I pick it up, I know so much about it, I'll just be great at it right away, but it'd probably be more like that, where I find out quite the opposite.
Oh, absolutely.
So I'm going to be starting off as Steroids, because that is my guy, my go-to.
A good choice, a fine choice. Him sitting there reading his book. I love the new animations for them as they're sitting in the kind of character selection area.
I'm wondering what this like TV screen is for. At first I thought it was like a test tube of something, but it almost looks like a TV screen with some game controllers or something. You know, off to the right there.
It's VHS. It's Chicken watching her films, and some of the movies. Well, one of the movies is Seven Samurai. I don't know what the rest of them are though, but she's watching like movies and shit.
Nice. I did not pick that up. That's pretty cool. So who are you going as?
Robot, of course. Team Robot. You have to go. Robot's just the greatest guy.
You gotta eat those guns, right?
Absolutely. And finding better tech, because you can sometimes get a plasma gun in like 1.3, which is like the greatest thing ever. So
I suppose I've never really used much plasma gun, in my run.
You have to use the plasma gun. It's the new sound effects they've given it are awesome as well.
Oh man, I may be outclassed here. You sound like you know what you're doing.
Perhaps I've got an advantage that I have the devs in my ear constantly telling me how to play the game. So
oh man, cheating. Okay, yeah, well, I see how it is.
I don't have God mode though, so I don't have that.
I was gonna say you probably have all those cheat codes and stuff.
I wish I did.
Up down A B. All right. Well, should we have like a countdown and then get into it and see how these runs go?
Yeah. Why not? On 3.
All right. On 3. Go for it.
1, 2, 3.
All right, here we go.
Always wear dry socks. The game and see the level loading tips. I've actually got my own level loading tip.
What?
Occasionally it'll say bob and weave, and that's that's me.
Man, so you are on their side, aren't you? That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, no, it's one of those games that I've never really had a game where I've like kind of watched it develop, and I've just taken part in like all the live streams and stuff like that, and I try and be there as much as possible when they're doing stuff.
That's really smart. I've watched a couple of the live streams, but I haven't really,
I suppose like
gotten in contact
time-wise, it suits me because they're like an hour ahead in the Netherlands, and I'm like in Scotland, so their streams are usually on at like 12 in the afternoon here, so it'd be like what, 4 in the morning for you or something?
Maybe see. Earlier, well, you're or maybe 6 hours ahead of me. Right?
6 in the morning then.
Yeah, I know they've done some later on. Like, I've been able to take part in some of them in the middle of the day. Maybe they've changed that recently.
Yeah, did you see the one where they were in Finland and they were sitting on the sofa?
No.
That was like 2 or 3 Saturdays ago. They were playing it at night, and I think 2 of the guys had been having a few beverages, and it was all quite a good laugh.
Oh, that does sound like fun. Those seem like really cool guys, and they obviously come up with cool games too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
They must be fun to hang out with. So I just finished up the 2nd level, and I've got a crossbow, so I'm feeling pretty good. And I just
For
picked
real?
up Scarier Face, too.
I got shafted then. I've got like the longest 1-1 of all time. I'm
Are you still going on that?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I've also... Holy shit! I've got like 2 upgrades within the 1 level. Nice!
Oh, nice. You did have a big first level then.
So, Rabbit Paw and...
That's a
Gamma
good
Guts.
upgrade. I've got to get my Rabbit Paw.
Rabbit Paw, Scarier Face. The best upgrades all time.
So Big Bad is now no more. And I've got so many of the giant maggots on this level, it's ridiculous.
Oh, balls! I'm about to die.
Oh, don't do it.
Bobbing and weaving. It's the gold scorpion cat things.
Yeah, I got one of those too. Those things are crazy.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no, have you been taken down?
I have indeed.
Oh, man. You know, with the, what do you call them? The XP bottles or whatever that you get at every level. All 3 levels have been the kind that are full of the maggots.
Oh,
and
they're awesome.
I almost never run into those.
Experience.
So am I the victor of this run already?
I believe you are. I started another run anyway. I feel like I've let the side down. I'm sorry, Blambeer. I'm sorry, Mum and Dad. Everyone.
Mom and Dad are disappointed. So did you say you started another run?
Yeah, I just started
okay.
again. We can go back and do the character selection again, or just...
I'll go ahead and keep going with this run, and we'll see how things end up. If you got another one started already. Probably be easier for syncing up our videos and all that.
Definitely. We should see how far we can get, like, just in general. Now the pressure's off, I'm going to loop the game like 500 times. I know that's...
I'm trying to think of, like, how many loops I've done as my best. I think before they added in, like, the IDPD, I had maybe, like, 3 loops as my best run.
Yep, I haven't looped the game since the Frozen City was added in.
It's tough. It is really tough, especially when you get the PD coming after you and everything.
Like what we were saying earlier on, especially with the way you spawn in a level, you can spawn between like 1,000,000 robots holding cars and all kinds of shit.
And then Vlambeer just chuckles and says,
"Yeah, of course they love it."
That,
I sometimes think they just made the game so they have something to laugh at. Like, just like
it would
suffer.
Surprise me, honestly. Oh gosh, quit running into me. I hate all these stinking rats running around.
Yeah. Have you seen they changed the ball guys, the round frog dudes?
How have they changed them?
So if you have a ball guy like one of the round frogs, if you have them near a toxic barrel and you pop the toxic barrel, they'll walk over it and they'll turn into like a fizzy toxic frog.
That's what that is. Okay, I'm dealing with one right now, actually. I had noticed them a couple times and I didn't realize that they actually got changed. That is very interesting. Alright, so I'm picking up my rabbit's paw.
So where are you now? Are you on 3-1?
I just started 3-1, yes.
I'm not too far behind then, thankfully.
I just about bit it already. I got too many vultures shooting at me at once. I got a bunch. Oh, and I got ninja'd. Super long range ninja swipe.
The assassins are I think the assassins are some of my favourite enemies of any game.
They can just pounce on you out of nowhere. Like even if you see them laying down and you see them peeking out and everything, like they can just that range.
Totally. Should we start from the top?
Sure. I ended with a even 200 kills there, difficulty 5.
Not bad. A fine start.
It's not my best, but it's not my worst either. So how should we play this run out? Do you want to both go with the same character and see how far we get?
Yeah, we could do, or we could do again favourite character runs and see like.
I suppose that was a pretty short run.
Yeah, I died almost instantaneously. Wow. Chicken's TV's like glitching out. It's between eyes and eyes, like telekinesis must be affecting the TV, which is weird.
I've got the same
probably
kind of
isn't,
going.
But,
Eyes is a character I've never understood really. Like his power, I don't get the point to it.
Eyes can't be good. It's mostly beneficial. Say, for instance, you're in the scrapyard and you want to get one of those robot snipers out into the open. You can hold down telekinesis and you'll kind of like be dragged around the corner so you can shoot them, or it'll bring chests and stuff around the corner.
Maybe if you had a nice shovel or something, you could pull everybody into your range and start smacking fools left and right.
Exactly.
Once I get a shovel, it's like the run is over. I feel like I'm in God mode and I can run with it. It's so much fun, especially when you're dual wielding.
I feel so stupid for I neglected the shovel for like the first maybe 30 hours of the game that I played. I just didn't like using melee weapons, and then I found the glory that is the shovel.
Same here. Like I thought the cooldown on the shovel was way too long. It's like, oh, I'll never use this. I'm just going to stick with my sledgehammer. But
you know what? YV and shovel is lethal.
Oh, is it?
Young Venus, like it actually
higher
says
rate
higher
of fire, I suppose. Yeah.
Yeah, he can swipe like proper fast.
I never thought about that, but that would be sweet.
Should we do a head-to-head YV run then?
Why not? Let's do it. I don't really play much of him, so that'd be fun.
Yeah, we should try and get a couple of characters in, because YV's a great character to play as, especially with Pop Pop, the double fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to remap my brain for double shooting on the right click, because I don't use him very much at all. All right, are you ready to go?
Yeah,
I'll get us counted in
again.
on 3 here.
No
1, 2, 3. All right.
YV also starts with a golden gun now.
What are the differences with the golden guns? Are they like slightly higher damage or something?
I don't think they are. I think they're just kind of like bragging rights.
It's just cool.
Yeah, like I have a picture with me with a golden shotgun. Like I don't think there's any. There might be benefits to them later on, but they've not been added yet. I don't think.
Oh, okay. Because I've picked up like golden melee weapons and stuff, and they seem to be slightly nerfed even. But yeah, maybe they'll have some more reasons for them.
I think it's only the golden sledgehammer, aside from YV's golden revolver. Just the golden sledgehammer's all I've ever found.
Okay. I'm not having the best first level here.
Nope, I just got
I guess I did level up.
to the face.
Alright, there we go. Going on to the second level. So while we're doing this, you want to talk about what you do on your channel a little bit? Like
Yeah,
what kind of games do you like to cover and all that?
Yeah, no problem. So my channel, SleepCycles Gaming, or just SleepCycles, I cover mostly indie games, particularly Nuclear Throne, and a bunch of other stuff like Spelunky, and I'm doing some Hearthstone videos recently as well. I just like to just cover fun games, indie games, anything that's kind of unique or it's got a nice, unique mechanic to it. And I do just a lot of that. Basically, a lot of me being Scottish and swearing a lot at myself at the computer.
Being Scottish. So if you want to see a channel where someone's being Scottish, you know where to go.
Exactly. Someone usually drunk, sometimes hungover, but always swearing. I'm your man.
Living up to the expectations then.
Oh, of course. I am the living stereotype.
That's awesome. So I was curious, what got you into YouTube in the first place, and how long have you been making videos for YouTube?
So, I've only been doing stuff for the last, like, 5 months. Just fight all fucking balls. There's too much going on here. So, I see health pack, need to pick it up.
See, my strategy is to keep you distracted so that I can win.
Yeah, I just died horribly. So,
no.
So I started doing videos like 5 months ago. I was actually for a forum. I use a forum, a music forum. And the guys on there were doing Spelunky daily challenges just when it was released for the PC.
Oh, fun.
So I was doing that with them, just kind of making videos and putting them on there. And a few people found my channel, just must have just been searching for Spelunky or daily challenges or whatnot. And it just kind of grew from there.
Nice. I was going to say, so for only doing for 5 months, you're sitting at what, like 400 subscribers, something like that?
I'm on 496. I should be 500 by the end of the year.
That is some really good growth for not doing it for very long.
Yeah, I have a lot of that to thank for Vlambeer, though. They've, like, pretty much, like, in the last month or two, I've gained, like, half my subscribers just from them retweeting me and stuff, which is really cool.
That's kind of what it takes with YouTube. Like, since we're both kind of late to the game, it's all about who you know, and hopefully someone takes notice of you and stuff like that. Yeah,
absolutely. Like, I had no expectation of even being someone that people watched, which is really weird for me. It's still really weird, because I just made it for, as I said, that forum. We were just kind of competing for daily challenges. See, it's a bit kind of bizarre for me. I'm still kind of like thinking, why would anyone want to sit and watch? Why would anyone sit and watch people like us anyway? Like, I don't understand it. But
I know for me personally, it's the accent. Like, I am such a sucker for Scottish, Irish, Australian accents. I just think it's the coolest thing ever. So that's what got me to click the subscribe button and stick around. It's just as easy as that.
I think that's like my gimmick is the accent. Like, I'm not particularly good at video games. I think it's just all the accent. Wait, I'll take it. I mean, I'll run with it.
Well, you don't even have to be good at video games, really, if you enjoy what you're doing. Like, I feel like I suck at Nuclear Throne, but I love it so much, so hopefully that comes through when I do record it.
See, that's totally the case. I find that with a lot of people's videos I watch of Nuclear Throne, that you just hear people having so much fun that it's like...
Just the absurd stuff that happens, like, you can't help but enjoy it, right?
I just killed Big Bandit and he just shot me directly after he died. Mother...
Yeah. Oh, were you still going? I thought you said you died.
Oh yeah, I restarted again.
Oh, okay, good. Because I just quit my run.
Force of habit. My finger hits the R key very quickly when I die.
Yeah, it's one of those games where you're like, okay, just one more run, just one more run, and then 2 hours later, oh crap, what am I doing with my life?
Totally, man. But that's the beauty of it. You can just jump in out so quickly. It's just
Exactly.
Great fun.
That's what's gotten me to sink way too much time into Binding of Isaac. And I think you mentioned that's a game you play as well, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Have you recorded any of that, or you just play it on your own time?
No. So I played like the Binding of Isaac. I've got like maybe about 150 hours in it or something. I played it so much that I can't play it anymore.
I'm pretty sure I'm pushing like 500 hours at this point.
God damn!
I've been playing it since it was pretty much a new thing. So
that's incredible. Have you Platinum God?
Oh yes, yeah. I've gotten multiple Platinum Gods. I'll like wipe my save and start over from fresh.
Multiple.
I've definitely gotten a little burned out on it now, so I'm glad that new games like this are coming along. But it's still one of those games that I keep going back to because it's so good.
Yeah, no, it's a great game, and I think it's the wealth of variability you get in the game. There's so many different combinations of items and shit you can do.
That's what really keeps me hooked. I mean, even after playing it so long, there's still crazy combos of items that I come across that I'm like, wow, that's amazing. I love it.
I'm interested to see how Rebirth will work, if they're going to have like the game polished to the point where it can be broken, because I know a lot of the charm in The Binding of Isaac has been able to just like warp the game from what it's meant to be.
Exactly, especially when it was still kind of in development and everything. There was some crazy stuff going on. I think they're going to be adding multiplayer too for Rebirth, so I'd be very excited for that.
Yeah, I heard they're going to be doing like seeded runs and various other things like built into the game itself, which will be really, really cool. So you can like share your seed.
You were thinking about doing seeds for this game as well?
Yes.
That would be great.
Rami would, when was it? I think it was like 2 or 3 live streams ago, he was talking about they're planning to add like a kind of seeded mode, so you can share a seed with friends, or you can like do a head-to-head and stuff like that. I don't know if they'll do like online multiplayer with it, but they'll have that capability anyway, so you can just like do what we're doing.
Right, and having seeds would help out a lot with this kind of thing, because we're just kind of playing at random and seeing what happens. But if we both have like a guaranteed starting point where we're on an even playing field, I think that'd be a lot of fun.
Exactly, and it'll help for like speedrunning as well, because if there's going to be a speedrunning community, then they'll have like seeds they can dedicate towards like speedrunning. And
that's true, yeah.
Speedrun.
Yeah, like I use this seed, see if you can beat X time or something.
Yeah, exactly.
That would be a lot of fun. So I just randomly started up a melting run. Do you want to start over with equal runs and see where we get?
Yeah, should we do melting?
Yeah, I'd be up for some melting. I don't play him a lot, but I do find him really fun.
Melting's the kind of guy you would enjoy if you like misery, like if you just like hating yourself. I go melting sometimes and I think, why did I even bother? Like it's just so stressful, the anxiety.
Oh, I took one hit, my run is over.
Exactly.
Yeah, if you don't get rhino skin right away, you're basically screwed.
Exactly.
All right, you want to count us down for a melting run here? We'll see how things go.
Indeed, on 3. So
all right.
Or on 1, 3, 2, 1, go.
Here we go. Always wear dry socks. Sound advice.
It's a good tip. It's like the kind of thing my mum would tell me.
Now, Thomas, make sure you wear dry socks. No offense if that's not how your mother sounds at all.
No, it was surprisingly accurate. She is a double for Marge Simpson. No, I'm kidding. No, she's not at all.
All right. I always forget to use my active as melting like often enough. I did just use it there pretty well.
If you get thrown butt, it becomes so awesome that you just use it all the time. I just run about clicking, right click all the time. That's all you need.
It's pretty sweet once you get that. So I am now on 1-2, and it's one of those levels that is just full of maggots, and they pop up on you nowhere, and I'm like freaking out right now.
So I've just
spawned I took a blast to the face. I'm just gonna hit R here and see if I can catch up with you.
Yeah, do you know that I'll probably die in a moment anyway, so it's not too much of a problem.
Well, we could. That was the worst run ever. I think I killed 3 people there. I'm so ashamed of myself.
When I was making a video, I think it was a couple back anyway, I'd spawned, first character was like, we'll go melt, and died within 3 seconds.
that was what just happened. Yep. I had a scorpion come up on me, and that was the end.
Yeah, there's no getting away from that. That's like instant death.
Especially when you're not very good at the game.
No, I don't think, truthfully, I don't think anyone is good at the game. I've not seen anyone, like, even the developers use their cheaties to do stuff when they're streaming.
I guess if you have, god powers over your game, you might as well exploit those a little bit, right?
No, I tell a lie, actually. I watched Rami beat Big Dog, and he actually ended the Big Dog fight with, like, 8 health, and he started it with 1. I was like, damn, that's
nice. Well played. Okay, I got my scarier face, so I'm happy.
Yeah, I've got scarier face as well, and impact wrists.
That is one of those power-ups that I feel if you don't have that by the time you get to late game, you better have some really good weapons to make up for it.
Yeah, there's basically no surviving, especially with melting, like...
Took it again.
Oh, that fucking mimic just ate me.
Oh wow, were you in 2-1 already?
Yeah.
Nice. Well, you had a much better run than I did. I've had like 3 or 4 runs in the course of your one.
That's the beauty of melting, though. It's just such a quick and easy. What should we do then? Should we go and do our... Oh! That was weird.
What was that?
So melting, I died, I was dead, and it was sitting on the you did not reach the nuclear throne screen. It was telling me like kills and levels and that, and I right-clicked by mistake, and it blew up all the stuff that was dead around me. I didn't know you could still do that when you're dead.
I have noticed when you're on that death screen that, you know, the enemies will keep doing their thing, and sometimes you'll get crazy chain reactions of them blowing themselves up and stuff. Always fun to watch. So yeah, what do you want to do? Try for a run?
I would say chicken.
Oh yeah, the new guy.
Chicken melee only.
I like that. I don't think I've had a video with chicken, you know, like since the chicken update, so my viewers might enjoy seeing that.
Absolutely. Chicken's always fun anyway, but chicken with guns makes the game kind of easy. The chicken melee only, quite a challenge.
She's meant to be melee anyway, right? I mean, that samurai sword, so much fun.
Exactly, but JW has said to me basically, like, lose the chicken sword immediately, just pick up guns and use guns, and she's overpowered. So,
well, we're going to disregard that this time and stick with the melee. All right, want to give us a countdown?
She's meant to be played. So on one, so 3, 2, 1, go.
Here we go. So for my viewers who are not familiar with chicken, the active is a slowdown. You just hold down the right click, and I've noticed it kind of doesn't work on some enemies, and it kind of does on some others.
It's got an area of effect, so it's like a kind of sphere around you will affect the enemy, and if they walk outside the sphere, they'll return back to like normal speed.
Okay.
So it's only if they're close to you that it works. I think if you get thrown butt, it changes it so it's like a wider area and you can attack in real time.
Oh, okay. I did notice that it lets you swing faster when you're still in slowdown. Yeah. But I didn't realize it increases the AoE. That's nice. So
at least I think it does that. That's just me trying to remind off the top of my head.
It makes sense at least, right?
Yeah.
So do you know stats-wise if Chicken Sword or Sledgehammer is better?
Sledgehammer's more. So Sledgehammer's higher amount of damage but lower speed. Chicken Sword's faster but lower damage.
Gotcha. And I noticed they did buff the Sledgehammer a little bit not too long ago, which is kind of nice. So you can one-hit the rats now.
Absolutely. Sledgehammer's a good weapon, but it's just not. It's no shovel. You can't be doing no shovel work with it. That's the problem.
That's very true. It is not a replacement for the shovel by any means. And I think, doesn't the Chicken Sword have a longer reach as well? It kind of feels like it does.
Actually, yeah.
I've got so many scorpions all in one little area. It's so hard to get into them.
The big bandit.
Oh, he ran right into me. That hurt. You're a big bandit already, huh?
I am indeed.
I just finished my first level.
Balls. This is terrifying. Fucking.
Oh wait, no, that was my second level. Never mind. All right.
Big bandit has been dispatched.
Nice. You're getting ahead of me this time.
But I have Chicken Sword and a Sledgehammer. I would love a shovel. Like, that's my aim in life right now, is just to get a shovel.
You can die a happy man at that point, right?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, I'm dead.
Oh no!
Scorpion just cut my head off. Please, health back, please. Oh, balls.
That's another thing I should point out is kind of a passive ability of chickens is if you die, you run around with your head cut off for a while, and you have a chance to pick up more health. And if you do, then you are, everything's good to go again.
Yeah, totally. Like, even if you walk into the warp at the end of the level with your head lost, you can still pick up like Last Wish or something that will revive you for the next level, which is awesome.
I did not know that. That's hilarious. Right, so are you no more? Are you deceased?
Yeah, I died a horrible death.
Okay. You want to get one more chicken run started off?
Yeah, no, what are you still going at the moment?
Yeah, I just got to 2-1. But I don't mind
I'll just start a new one. Why not?
Yeah. Alright, so I will come on back to the main screen. And maybe we should wrap things up with this run so we don't bore people too much.
Oh yeah, of course.
Getting up there in time. But I would definitely love another melee chicken run.
Absolutely. Like, I think that's the thing about Nuclear Throne is it's so Moorish. Like, every time I play it, I always just want to play more and more and more.
It's very dangerous.
Like, today I've already played at least an hour and a half because I've recorded like a whole wedge
of
videos as well.
I did play a couple of games just to get warmed up a little bit because I haven't played for a while, but...
okay, so I just died and my head got sucked into the... or the rest of me got sucked into the level portal, but I don't have...
You don't have Last Wish, unfortunately.
No, I can take Bloodlust and see if I can kill something quickly.
That would be pretty impressive. Bloodlust is a really nice power-up to have with chicken because you can get that proc fairly often.
Yeah, I died.
Well, should we get one more going then?
Yeah, why not?
All right, let me know when you're ready, and I'll give us another countdown.
Hold on. There we go. Yeah, I'm good to go whenever.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Welcome to the future. I love the new loading screen they have with like the lightning bolts and stuff. It looks much cooler than it used to.
Have you seen any bandits yet in it?
I think so. Yeah, when they're kind of getting sucked down the vortex or something.
Yeah, you can see rats and stuff as well. It's brilliant.
I just love every time I load up the game. It's like something's been changed because I don't follow 100% all their dev updates and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like nice surprises. Oh, this is new. Oh no, I missed the radioactive barrel. Got sucked through. I hate that. I feel like I should restart a run every time that happens.
Yeah, you feel like you're missing it. It's like a mutation you'll get a level too late.
Yep. I know, if you get under-leveled fairly quickly, then I feel like you're kind of dooming yourself. If you get to like 3-1 and you only have 2 mutations, you're kind of going to get left behind.
Like, if you can push through though, if you get to the crystal caves, like that's where like big experience, like all the crystal things.
Man. Yeah, those little crystal spider guys, whatever you call them.
Yeah.
They do have all the XP.
I'm not actually sure what those things are. Like, I call them crystal spiders as well, or spider guys or crab guys, but I don't really know what they are.
Well, there's a lot of spider web looking stuff in the level, so that's kind of what I figured. And crystal looking stuff as well. So I got the longer arms right off the bat, which is really nice for chicken. I'm enjoying it already.
Longer arms are just, in general, if you like using melee weapons, is a brilliant upgrade.
If I could just find a shovel, I will feel like I have arrived. Alright, Big Bandit wants a piece of me here.
I think we're both like in sync at the moment because I just got Big Bandit there as well. Oh!
Nice. I'm kind of avoiding him right now. I'm clearing out some other enemies just so I don't get jumped from behind or something.
Yeah, he's cornered me in like the shittest little room.
Oh no.
Fuck.
At least with your slowdown and your melee
I'm
weapons.
dead. Die, please. Oh, come on, die! Ah, damn it!
Oh, did he get you?
He did.
Oh man, what a failure. No hard feelings.
Dude, now you sound like my mom.
Oh, and I'm just getting scarier face too.
I have to restart. I'm sorry. I can't not play the game.
Yeah, let's keep going. I'm going to keep going with my run because I have not gotten very far yet. I don't feel too proud about that.
Yeah, we can say that you, by the virtue of the number of times that I've died very early, you are the victor of this particular episode.
I don't know. I died quite a lot on those melting runs. I think you definitely outperformed me there. We'll see how far I can get and if I can finish in a grand form here or not. Kind of redeem myself for earlier. Because I feel like if I don't at least get to the crystal caves, I've kind of not done very well.
Yeah, no, like, see the amount of times I've died at Big Dog, just, it's depressing. It gets to the point where you're like, Big Dog, just piss off, let me through.
If you get a lot of enemies around you at the same time as Big Dog, then you really need to find like a little hidey hole to get out of the way or you're gonna die. Yeah,
like if you get one of the levels where it's just there's no rooms, it's just like the one square is everything's in there, that's when the fight's impossible,
I don't know if I've been
basically.
successful at that point. I need a little room to hide in and let the vultures come find me and kind of pick them off one by one.
Yeah.
Oh, the triple shot from those vultures. Yeah, I definitely need to try out that other recording program you're talking about, because I've been getting some decent slowdowns every once in a while using fraps here.
Yeah, OBS is good. They're actually doing a whole rewrite of OBS at the moment, so the recording side of it's going to be improved as well as the streaming side of it. Like, do you ever stream to Twitch?
Huh?
Yeah.
I've tried a few streams. I haven't done it a whole lot, though.
It's something that I need to get into. It's just like, I feel like now is the time to get into it before like that becomes the big thing, because I can see Twitch becoming like the where the money is kind of thing.
That's a very good point, because like people who got in on YouTube early have it made basically. So if you could get in on that next big thing, that would be really nice. How do you feel about that whole like YouTube platform? Like I feel like it's going to be, or YouTube/Twitch could be the next TV basically.
Oh yeah,
I feel like it's only going to get bigger because people can watch exactly what they want to watch, you know?
Yeah, and you can watch it when you want. There's no real fees to pay. I mean, if you subscribe to a channel on Twitch, you're doing it just so the channel like gets a bit of money. You're not like doing it for any like special materials or anything like that.
Exactly. Oh man, I got IPDP'd or whatever you call it, IDP.
The IDPD are oh.
So I made it to 3-2. I think that was my best run today.
I've just arrived at 3-1 as chicken, melee only.
All right, I'll go ahead
and I died.
I was gonna say I'll go ahead and get another one started while you're playing that, but that's all she wrote then, huh?
I died like immediately by I think it was an assassin.
That'll do it to you. Those guys do what, like 5 damage right off the bat?
Yeah, it's like
5 or 6, something
yeah,
massive. Yeah, so if you don't have full health and the iron skin or rhino skin, you're basically done for.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, that was a lot of fun.
We've just broken new ground. I think we're actually the first 2 channels to do this with Nuclear Throne. As far as I'm aware, I don't think anyone else has done it before.
That's kind of what I was thinking. I know Northern Lion has done this kind of thing with Binding of Isaac, which is what gave me the idea for it. But yeah. I figured this is kind of the same type of game, and it seems like it would work really well to do head-to-head and see, you know, who has crazier experiences and stuff. So
absolutely, or who dies the most. It's just
so I'm really excited to see what your run is like. So I guess you guys will already be seeing this video finalized, but the idea is we're gonna, you know, render up each other's runs, send them to each other, and then hopefully be able to put them up side by side so you can see, you know, how we each do and what we run into and stuff like that.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for agreeing to do this with me. You are the first person who I've been able to do this kind of finding friends co-op type thing with, and I think it's been a lot of fun so far.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, man, definitely.
So, you know, for my viewers, if you like what you hear and you like what you see, go check out SleepCycles, aka Tom. He will have a link in my description so you can go easily check him out, and I think you'll probably like what you see. He's got a lot of cool content going on.
And of course, likewise with my video, in the description you'll find all the information for CthulhuToo as well. And yeah, hopefully we can do something like this again.
I would definitely be up for it. I think we will be in contact.
Definitely.
All right, well, thank you everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and we will see you again next time.
Yeah, take it easy.